Hey dudes and dudettes on YouTube, pretty much train hard every day or train hard 5 days a week. Give 2 days off for recovery. The reason why I say 2 days off for recovery is because you give your muscles to rest, you give your muscles to relax, and plus you have more you time instead of worried about, how you look all the time. Well, me, it's like I got done with all the videos I had on my flash drive, on my SD card, which is a flash drive deal for my camera. I took the night off last night where I can get every video uploaded that I've done. I even learned some new tricks off of YouTube, off of somebody else's video, to help my channel out a little bit. Did some study and research on how to do things better in my videos and everything else. So it's like, you just gotta give yourself a break once in a while, because if you do too much, sometimes it wears you out. You gotta focus on you once in a while. Your channel is always going to be there once you get back from your break. And I've done that last night. It was nice. Getting caught up on some video editing. Basically just focusing on me. Instead of just focusing on everybody else. Pretty much. Is that most people tendency to focus on what everybody else thinks instead of basically focusing on themselves. And me, I try not to let people know on what I think, because to me it's like, don't worry about what other people think, worry about what you think. Because if you worry about what other people think all the time about you, what people think all the time, when you don't have to think on the topic or whatever, on what you believe in, don't let, if they have something negative to say about you, don't listen to them. Just, don't worry about it. If they want to pick a fight with you, don't worry about it. Just go on and just ignore them and move on. Most of the time, my channel is very respectful. I don't talk no trash about nobody. I mean, all of this is just about fitness and motivation and, going through problems with everyday life itself to make yourself better as a better person in its own way. And to me, it's basically, I don't care what people think anymore. I mean, I literally don't. I kind of let that go a long time ago. And most people in Tennessee, they care about what people think of them. Me, I don't. Me, I don't care what people think of me. If they don't like who I am and what I'm about, oh well, I don't care. If I make a few friends along the way, that's fine. I said, I don't need a whole lot of friends, just a handful. Because if you get too many friends, sometimes, you can't keep up with all your friends that you have. And half of them, they ain't even truly your real friends, even though they say they are, but yet half of them, they say they aren't. They really aren't. So it's like, you're just acquaintance. And to me, that's the thing. Most people tendency to worry about other people on what they think about them instead of worrying about themselves. And that's how come, if you worry about somebody else sometime, or what people think all the time, you're just going to get stressed out no matter what. And you ain't going to be happy with yourself. You ain't going to be happy with yourself at all. Because this is how I do it. I go in every in any job I do or anything I do. I just don't worry about what people think. If they don't like me, oh well, that's on them. But I can't. You can't force somebody to like you or not to talk about you on what you are doing. And that's the thing. And if you just quit worrying about what other people think and whatever everybody else is talking about you or giving you a hard time on, your life would be so much better because you don't want to hear the naysayers. You don't want to hear the doubters. You don't want to hear the complainers. And to me, it's that most people nowadays, they always want to complain. They always want to worry about something. They always want to put drama in their lives, when they talk to people. If you just wake up one day and just think of something good out of your life, what's happened to you out of your life, think one thing positive about your life. And this has had worked for me so many times. If I didn't want to, get up out of bed for some other reason, I gotta tell myself, hey, I'm thankful to be alive. I got a roof over my head and I have a job. So all it is to it, when it comes down to shove, just be thankful for what you have. Not about what other people have or what other people think of you or whatever position that you are in. It will get better because all you gotta do is believe in yourself that it'll get better. Because to me, if you just worry about so many people, so many things, what people think of you all the time, your life is going to be miserable because you're going to live up to their expectation. If you don't live up to your expectation, just yours alone, and learn on your own, because that you ain't never going to grow. But if you live off everybody else's expectation, you ain't going to grow. You ain't going to be mature. Because you're too worried about what everybody else is thinking of you. Just be yourself. Be who you want to be in life. Because to me, it's not about, trying to please somebody. It's not about, letting people think of you. It's about you. What you want out of life, not what others want in life. Because does that person really care about what you thinking about life? Does that person care about if you succeed or not? Does that other person care about, how you live? Some of them might, but some of them don't. So basically, just worry about yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. Always stay positive. The more or less you worry about things, the more better you are off. To me, everywhere I go, I always try to have a clear mind. Once you have a clear mind, you can think freely. You get, your body's relaxed, and it's not tense all the time. It took me like 4 years out of my life to try to get that state of mind down. 4 years, that long, to try to figure that out, why I was so tense all the time. Every time I wake up, every time I did something, I was always tense. Because I could never let my guard down. Because I was always worried about what other people think, what other people talked about me, or I was always worried about if somebody was going to cheat me out or something. Me, I just quit worrying about it. If it happens, it happens. That's all it is to it. Peace. 7 McDonald 4 signing out.